Hey everybody, this is Lord Magicus. We're playing Izzet Merfolk in Modern. I think we have to mulligan. We're on the draw. We can't play our Aether Vial in turn 1. I think we're mulliganing. We are up against a Lurrus deck. Yeah, we definitely need something better. I think this is better. Keep it. I guess I'm going to put Royal Scions in the bottom because we're very far away from that. Just hope that this is a match where Bolt matters. Alright, this looks like Grixis Death Shadow. Which actually, this hand's not terrible against. It does mean, however, Skyclave is a potential concern. So we're going to try not to crack this until we have to. Yep. Valky, God of Lies. Okay, well, we're definitely gonna bolt this thing. Interesting. Yeah, they don't... Well, okay, so this is what we drew, so they know our hand. Yep. So this, I don't know if this is a control deck or a shadow deck. I think it might be shadow. We took Bonecrusher is a good thing to take. Yeah, we are bolting the ever-loving fuck out of that. That has to die. Get... if they have Force of Negation, they have Force of Negation. Because if I do it on their turn, they can still force it, so... At least this way it causes them to eat cards. So this looks like this might be the Grixis control list. So they can yield through this turn because they know our hand. Yep. Alright. Deal. Crack the Islet first. So, yeah, I don't know. At least Jace is off the table, that's good. They got Lurrus in hand. Alright. Not bad. Attack. That's very good because we need to kill off this Lurrus. It would be really good if we could draw another burn spell so we can kill Lurrus and Jace. Alright, well, I think what we have to do is attack and hope that they block. Alright, here's an issue. If Jace comes out... If I bolt Jace, they can't cast a spell from the graveyard this turn. And I can also Trickster the Lurrus, so I like this plan, actually. We can cast Trickster in the upkeep so they can't Jace right now. So if I just bolt Lurrus, then they're going to flip Jace, and then they're going to bolt like our Lord, and we don't want that to happen. So now, yeah, we're forcing them to have some stuff. We have Cryptic Command. Okay, that's fine. This would be a burn spell turn. Well, we still have to cast this. So I guess even if they get Jace back, that's not going to matter much because we're still threatening to kill them. They have 3 cards left, so it could still have a bunch of removal. Yep. Do you have another Cryptic Command? They might not. I mean, we're not far away from killing them, but they're also not far away from stabilizing either. That is super... You cannot do that. That's way too ambitious. Like, I'm 1,000% gonna trade Master with this thing. There's no way that's not gonna happen. That is great. Okay. Okay. So what do I want to do here? Cryptic in their graveyard. I could kill this Jace again. Or I could kill Lurrus right now. See, the thing is, if I kill Lurrus and they flip Jace, like... what do they do here? They could cast, like, say, Bolt on one of these things. Still not in a bad spot there. I think I have to kill the Lurrus. Yeah, even if they do this, like, I'm still threatening to kill them, so they need at least 2 removal spells. Which they probably have, but at least we have enough threats here. We can potentially play Bonecrusher Giant. And, like, that's something that's going to be hard for them to deal with, because they are going to take damage if they try to burn that thing. So we can get pretty close to just ending them. They can't use the Cryptic to tap our stuff down on their turn. Well, it's not... I mean, they could do that, but it would be useless, so... The Cryptic command is not something that, like, is relevant with Jace here, for the most part. Drown in the Lock, yeah. They would probably kill off the Master. Either Master or Lord. Tar Pit's fine. They still... Do you have another Cryptic command, though? That's the question. Maybe they have, like, Snapcaster Mage or something. So if you have Snapcaster Mage, you just, like, you're gonna bolt this and block this. I have to try. That's just it. Like, because the thing is, if they have Snapcaster, I don't really have a better plan. So, yeah, this is the most I can really hope for. This still puts them in bolt range. Now I have Bonecrusher here, so like I'm still threatening lethal next turn, so, and they can't minus Jace now. Yep. So this can still kill them. They have 2 cards. So bolt off the top is fine. Ugh, that's bad. That's not terrible. Well, they have to block with the Jace here. Unless they have another removal spell. Or no, they have Creeping Tar Pit. Yeah, so fuck, that's bad. Alright. What are they doing? Okay, that's fair. Draw 2. Alright, well, I can't play the Silvergill here, but they are still within 1 bolt of dying, so they take Silvergill, it's fine. They can't really crack another fetch, or this Conclave will threaten them. I guess I can bounce the Silvergill here. Well, I guess what I need to do right now is they're just trying to find cards so they don't die to Lightning Bolt. We've cast 3 of them already. Ugh. That's less than good. Maybe Faerie Conclave can get them to 1 and then Stomp could finish them off. We've used 2 Bonecrushers too, so that's also not great. I guess a Lord would also be okay. Yeah, a Lord would still do it too. Assuming they don't have anything, but it's unlikely that they have nothing. Come on, little fairy, I believe in you. Interesting. You really just walking the line. Like, I could have had another burn spell there. There's still 3 left in the deck. Alright, no, I don't have it. So you have to find removal for this thing. Yep. So now a Lord also threatens them, and this Conclave is threatening them. And I guess, yeah, like Stomp threatens them, Bolt threatens them. Snapcaster, they're going to Cryptic bounce the Fairy. You don't have to do this right now. Okay, it's fair. You gotta do what you gotta do to stay alive. And this Merfolk Trickster is gonna be very good. Because now I have 2 creatures that can threaten to end the game. I think maybe bouncing... No, you didn't have a choice. If I activate this, maybe you should have waited until I activate it and then tap and then bounce Snapcaster Mage. Might have been better. Alright. Trickster! Alright. You are now threatening to win. Okay, so Snapcaster counter this. Or they can Cryptic bounce counter. So what do I want here? I guess I want a burn spell. What the fuck's going on here? You're tapping this all weird. Alright, yeah, you're using this. That makes sense. Yep. They don't have any good answer to this. They must not have any removal in hand. Alright, go. Master Waves is not bad at all. So they don't have a good way for fatal pushing this thing. Right. I haven't seen them play a single fatal push though, so. You drown in the lock, you can kill it that way. There's 2 Cryptics in exile right now. Well, we're still like very close to just ending this. They don't have any removal spells in their graveyard right now. Ooh, that's rough. They can ultimate this thing next turn, but I don't think I'm worried about this. I think I need to. I'm worried more about like Jace like finding removal. Okay. Oh, that's desperate. That is desperate. Two cards on the bottom. Let's fucking go! So, let's see here. How does this work? I guess if I play another Master of Waves, this will actually be able to kill them too, right? And it lets me preserve the Faerie Conclave. They can only block 3 things. Alright, well, you have to trade with all 3 things. You're still in a bad scenario for next turn. Yeah, we have 5 attackers next turn. Oh no! Alright, well, they found they had Fatal Push into Fatal Push. Fuck, alright. Well, we still have Faerie Conclave. That's our backup plan here. 3 Snapcasters in the graveyard means it's going to be hard to find answers for this now. Because they just burned them. Actually, turn off auto yields because I want to fetch here. And again, any burn spell still threatens him, so I'm okay with this. So we have to be worried of Archmage's Charm because that could also steal the Conclave. However, 2 in the graveyard, 1 in exile right now. I'm not super worried about that. There's 2 pushes here, so they could have like more bolts or drown in the locks. You gotta find something for this, right? I don't know what your plan is, but you gotta do something quick. Tybalt. Okay. Alright. What do you got? Polluted Delta, Cavern of Souls. That is not helping you. You choose human. I think that we got this. Unless you have Bolt in hand. I have to just go for it and hope that it works. No, they found Bolt. Damn it. Alright. Well, the good news is Master Waves has protection from Tibalt. The bad news is that it does not have protection from Jace. Alright, Aether Vial. We still have, what, 3 burn spells left? We have 2 Bonecrushers and 1 Bolt. Come on, do it. No, they found another counterspell. Damn it. This is too much. Alright. No. Fuck, they're like on the brink, and we're just like so close to stabilizing this, but we're not there. We have 2 burn spells left. Watery Grave and Fiery Islet. Okay. Let's reveal. We're looking at Exile. Now we lost a Bonecrusher. Shit. We have, what, 1 left, I think? We're running out of cards. We have 10 cards left. Come on. This is a fucking battle. My god. No, 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 no. Turn off auto yields. Whatever. I should have ticked it up. I don't want to loot with it right now, but there's 1, 2, 3. Alright. We have no cards left in our deck. Alright. We were so close so many times. Like, they had to top deck, like, everything to stay alive there. Alright. It's okay. We're going to get him. Alright. I think that I'm going to take out Spreading Seas here. Bonecrusher seems good. Actually, I kind of want this Blood Moon. I feel like Blood Moon would hurt them a lot. Take out some bolts. I probably want the counter spells too. Maybe I just don't need Lightning Bolt. Took out 1 Aether Vial. This is going to be a very, very grindy game. Maybe take out 1 land since this is kind of a grindy game. Alright, we'll do it like this. This is fine. We'll keep it. Well, they burned up a lot of time in that game, so if we can win this game, like, time might be a huge factor for them. Okay. Show him a lord. It's okay. I should not have cut a basic island, and because I brought in fucking Blood Moon, I should have cut like a fairy. No, I should have maybe cut like Cavern of Souls or something. I don't know. Literally anything other than a fucking basic island, because now if I draw Blood Moon, I can't cast spells. Fuck. That was a mistake. Alright, what are you gonna take here? I think they might take the Borrower. Maybe I should have kept the bolts for just for the Jaces. I think I'm gonna Trickster this thing on their upkeep. That's very good. They can bolt one of these things, but they're still not going to be able to block it, so it's fine. I'll probably use Bonecrusher Giant on this thing. Unless they play Jace, then I have to Bonecrusher that. I got Luris. Interesting. Anger of the Gods. Ugh, that's not great. Yeah. I don't like this. I'm losing way too much life to play this thing. Okay, that's not bad. So now we just have to protect Brazen Borrower, and I think we're okay. Sure, that's not going to matter. Well, I don't need to show them that. There we go. Stomp him in the face. Okay, so Blood Moon I think is actually really good against their deck. But we need this basic island back. Yeah, whoopsie. Maybe Royal Scions is something that can come out. Yeah. Alright, I want some bolts back here. Thing is, like, this Blood Moon actually just, like, wins the game, doesn't it? Maybe take out one Fiery Islet. That's gonna hurt us way too much. This hand looks great. We're gonna keep it. Sure. Probably Aether Vial. I mean, there's a good argument for, like, any of these cards. Maybe Bonecrusher. Yeah, Aether Vial's reasonable. Sure. Bobble bobble. Just filling up that graveyard for Jace. Alright. I think we just take it easy here. I think we can afford a nice long drawn out game. There's no reason to rush anything. Yep, that's fine. Okay, so I guess they're gonna push this, or Snapcaster. This might actually be worth depriving. Probably play the Misty Rainforest just in case I need to have Bonecrusher plus Bolt up. Ooh, anger on just that is probably bad for you. Yeah, I think I just pass here. I don't need to get frisky yet. So we have a surprising amount of reach right now, so there's no reason to fuck around. Sure. Okay. I guess I'm gonna try to bait out a counterspell here with this Bolt and the Luris. Because I would rather the Bonecrusher survives. No. Again, I don't have to really be all that aggressive right now. I think I have time. Let's not fuck around. Mire Triton! Oh my god. Yeah, okay. Sure. Alright, let's see if we can bait out, like, a counter spell. I think in a minute you're going to wish that you did not do that. I'm willing to race. I can't actually block it, so... You are currently 6 attacks away, and I am currently 5 attacks away. Interesting. Alright, what's going on? Snapcaster Mage? Oh, I don't like that one bit. Ooh, they're going for Serum Visions, okay. Sure, you can cast Serum Visions. This might change the math a little bit, so we're going to need to draw something. Two cards in the bottom. Alright, come on, something. Excellent. That's something. This puts them to 5, and then they go to dead next turn. We have a force up to protect ourselves from one removal spell. Alright, well, I guess we're trading the board here. Yeah. So Bonecrusher is now, like, you know, We have a threat in play and they don't. I guess he has to Snapcaster Anger, right? That's the only option here. Or you don't want to bolt. No, why would you bolt? Bolts is like terrible. Yeah, I guess we're just passing here. So I'm just gonna play Brazen Borrower at instant speed and try to get in there. Alright. Yeah, there we go. We got the match. Yeah, it may have been better to try to use the Anger to kill the Bonecrusher Giant, because then you're not taking the damage. You're not dead to me top decking a Lightning Bolt. I mean, I understand you want to have Snapcaster so you have some pressure in play, but I think we have a lot of things that can just, like, we can throw in front of Snapcaster and still, like, come out ahead. That's pretty close. But yeah, the Brazen Borrower was just like a clutch draw here. Like, it's almost as good as drawing Bolt there. Yeah, and they don't have, like, push or anything that can, like, answer it because of the Blood. Blood Moon turned out to be fantastic, and look at it. We drew all 4 basic islands that game, so that was good. Yeah, I think this was fun. Mire Triton seemed pretty good, actually. I like this card in this deck. I think that gaining life and milling cards is exactly what the Jace Vern's Prodigy deck wants to do, so... Yeah, I think it just came down to, like, once this Blood Moon slipped into play, and, like, if you put Cryptic in the bottom, that was probably an issue, because I think you really, really needed to, like, use Cryptic to bounce this thing in order to have a good shot at trying to win the game. But yeah, once it came down to, like, you know, who's going to top deck more burn spells, well, I think I have more burn spells in my deck at the moment, so... just between, like, you know, Bonecrusher and Bolt, like, I can cast all my spells, and, like, unfortunately, because of Blood Moon, you can cast very few of yours, I think, so. Yeah, good games. Everybody give this a thumbs up. This puts us at 3-1 for this league, so this is turning out better than I thought it would. I like this, too, because it shows we have the tools to fight a control deck, which is nice. Yeah, yeah, taking out Spreading Seas was fine. Yeah, we did take out 2 Bolts, but I think the Bonecrushers are just better here. You know, there's definitely... I didn't even consider... Like, we could have brought in Relic, because Relic severely undermines Snapcaster, Drown in the Lock-In, Jace Vern's Prodigy, so... But I think the problem is that we have so many good cards in this particular match, like, it's hard to actually know what you need to bring in, so... I mean, Relic is fine, you know, like, all the counter spells are fine. Honestly, we don't need that many threats to actually, like, pressure the control deck, so... Like I said, give this a thumbs up. Let's hope that we do well in the last round. I will see you tomorrow, everybody. Take it easy.